Hello everyone, my name is Miss Barbar, and welcome to Auckland. Welcome to Oak Park? No, Oak World. I think it's Oak World. Welcome to Oakie Dokie's main park. And today, you saw the title, I'm gonna make the parade for him. And so Oakie has started to fiddle with it, but in the end, he struggled a bit with it, and I was like, I can't have parades in my current park. Can I make yours? Can I make one for you? And he was okay with that. And so, I made it a first parade. This one, based on its direction. The idea is to have all of those colors flowing into cloud. And after some fiddling, I found this one, using some rotating crab legs that look like paint that is pouring into the cloud. Of course, it's a rotating platform that is about over there. Going into the paint tubes, we have some paint all around. And what Oakie asked me to do is also to make parades work at night. So, this one we have the glowing clouds, we've got those rings of color, those little splashes that glow in the dark, and the colors that glow in the dark. Only thing I think is I changed the rainbow for some lights, as this could be quite nice. And the second one, there's a lot of interesting pieces in this one. Let's go by the it's the Max Storm Cloud one. And so we've got the front, where the idea is that the Adam screen some sort of digi with some big speakers. We've got a ring. It's inspired by the Disney Star Parade, the Grand Parade of Disneyland Paris, of the Buzz Lightyear float. And if we touch just so we can see the mascot, we've got Max on top of his rocket ship, where I had quite a lot of fun using some of the new pieces. I really love that. Got those new metal wheels that I love. Those armpits that are phenomenal. Like, look at that thing. It's actually nice shape. Then we've got so many glowing stuff. I absolutely adore this pack. And then on the back, I'm quite proud of this. We've got some Cosmic Cow dancing. And the idea is that they will be dancer. Yeah, just inside the spinning thing, just like the real parade. So I had to play with rotation pieces. There's the rotation pieces inside the Cosmic Cow. That sounds wrong. And then using all the pieces, we have something that I really like. With, of course, the color of Max Stormcloud, one of my favorite mascot in game. And then a lot of pieces to complete the spaceship look. Because each float is gonna have one area. Well, each area is gonna have one float. And so without any further ado, let's jump into the next two. Okay, and this is where I'm starting to really get my hands on parade. I did those two parades on stream if you want to check the video. Like I said, I changed the color from the basic rainbow into tube lights. And I didn't explain in the last bit, but this spot is meant to be the operator cabin that will control the big float. And so before I do this one, the aquatic one, inspired by the submarine I made for Oakie, We've got a giant submarine, and yeah, let's have him test. We've got a giant submarine with all the reef bits, confetti cannon on the timer, some little crabs, all the little animatronics, and I love how the school of fishes are swimming around. We've got Sandy Reef the diver just inside of there, and she looks fantastic. And I absolutely love this new plastic bubble. It's big, but it's phenomenal. And of course, if we go by nighttime, it glows. And so, let's start by night. The second float is one of the newest area that Oakie is working on, the Carousel Garden. This little garden area that just is incredible. And so we've got, well, let's go by it, it will be easier to look at the piece. We've got Dokie Dokie, the mascot I made for Oakie, in the front. Then we've got all the flowers using so many of the new parrot pieces. Those are one of my new favorite pieces, the sandstone windows frame, because yeah, it's recolorable. And with the right color, yeah, it looks like some moss on some stone arches. Then we've got this little bridge, the parrot bridge piece, some flowers. I absolutely fell in love with those flowers recently. More flowers, a vine using the icing. And then we've got the two carousel. The flying carousel that has a selection of my plushies in there. I love this, and we even have Tiny Yan, a Tiny Fog. Of course, we've got Ducky Duck, we've got myself, Chief Beef, and Gulpy. And just look at that, I absolutely adore this one. Absolutely adore this one with the color that Oakie chose for the carousel. It's on two rotation pieces, one that rotates and one that is the joystick one. And the second one is just a rotation pieces with some detail. Where, it's a carousel, look at that! We got a horse, a frog, another horse, and a crab. And I absolutely adore this one. And some little cherry blossom that, of course, will be fake. For the float. Look at that. This is my favorite float that I ever made. And I don't know if the next one I will do will be on the same level. But speaking of the next one, I have a live stream to do. And so let's jump into the future. And the parade lineup is almost full. We now let's have them into testing so they can start moving. We first have the float for Crescendo Melodies. The western float inspired by Oakie's western area. And the idea is that I was trying to make a guitar in the rocks where 10 train tracks are the chords. We have little cacti with some spike using those new Viking horns. And I just love the use, so I will probably use those more as the little curve from the Viking Parade pack. Got a lot of vegetation, some cacti, even some little flower on top. And the wagon, I think that's what they called, that is pumping out. And what I like is how the tracks complete. We've got those arches I wanted something that felt broken, then added some light, because of course it's a parrot, but yeah, those brackets really complete the look of a broken truck. Then of course added some light, because parrot must be seen at night as well. We've got some banner to the color of Viva la Vegan, and it makes the parrot even more fanciful. And then we just have this one to settle. We've got the mythology float if you want to get unstuck. So this one is a lot. First I have the Minotaur, the giant Minotaur, one of my favorite pieces in game. I wish it came without the rail, but look at the detail on that thing. And so yeah, using it for the steampunk detail. Oakie's Metropolis is also a bit steampunk. And so we've got, let's go by night. We can look at this one with all the lights. I really love it, the end crank that is lit up. Some, yeah, the cacti that gave some light. I just love it. And then the crescendo melody float. We've got two of them walking and one singing. Because Oakie loves those guys, especially the la la. And so let's get back to daytime. I just wanted to get a bit further because yeah, in the warehouse they're a bit cramped. The order will change and we will have, and yeah, even if it's a bit cramped and clipping into the station, it's okay. It's okay. It's a warehouse. It's not meant to be seen. That's the talk we have with Oakie. Of course, all the float I made them with Oakie's knowing, where we talk about the design and also some of them were a bit of a surprise visually for him, but the idea of the giant lyre, like I recreated this thing over there. We even have the little magic eye, this little trinket that is a lucky charm, I think. I don't remember the exact thing of that. And yeah, we've got some mythology pieces, some of the new big roses that look fantastic. A lot of vegetation because yeah, even if there's technology, great temple, if we look at Oakie's Metropolis, we've got so many lush vegetation. Look at how beautiful this is. And so yeah, I wanted to keep the vibe of each area. And I'm really proud of that. Some pots, but that could look at assembled pipes. We even have some glowing tubes inside the swirly things. So I'm pretty proud of that. Like if we go at the scenery, we've got the LX cubes, and inside we've got some light. So still play with the idea of the glowing metal because the steampunkness of the area is inspired by the Minotaur. Still playing with the light, playing with layers. I absolutely love this float. And now on to the two last ones. Okay, back into the warehouse, and haha, we've got two floats now. We've got the two last floats. First of all, we've got the fantasy float, where we've got Vesper Potion Labs and the witch. Because why not? She's a great character. And so the idea of this float is that we have Vesper Potion Lab with all the cauldrons. We've got some eye in a jar with this little guy with a smile to make it a bit silly and comedic. A broken potion, some of the special potion, a green crystal, that's also an Easter egg to the Sims crystal because Oakie is a huge fan of that license. We've got a wizard hat, well, a magician hat. We've got some apples, some green apple of course, some crystal, some potion everywhere. Even this little lamp, more random potion, some mushroom with the lamp, a dragon fruit. We've got vertebrae, because of course it's a potion shop, it will have strange things. Then we've got another crystal, the owl in the back to complete the design. A candle, more potion, a strange plant and some goo, maybe some slime or something. We even have some runestone and candles. And then one build that I'm very proud of is the organ. A custom organ, because yeah, we've got a lot of music instruments. We've got 1, 2, 3, technically 4 with the DG Adam screen. So it was, yeah, music was one of the theme of the parade. And then at night, this is what it looked like at night. And yeah, she's doing the animation. She's even, doing that spell over. And the idea that's what this thing is. This will be where the artifice will belong. Because I don't think she could be able to do that. And one thing that I love is, for once, the light bleeding really has a painterly look to all of it. Like all the color reflection on the cauldron texture. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. The float is really fun. Very happy with this one. And let's move to the last one. The Ender float, the castle float. Where, yeah, it's basically a miniature version of Oakie's castle. Like, really try to be faithful but a bit cartoony at the same time. Where we've got some light all over the place. We've got those rainbows to remind of the start of the float with the rainbow. This one was in front just so I could show it properly. We've got some things to hold the rainbow, a bit of decor on the back, an extra tower for some confetti cannon, and Oakie's logo in front. And of course a star, because it needed some light, and also Oakie's a superstar. And yeah, that's all the floats. Now, I think it's time for montage with all the float in some area of the park. It's gonna be really fun to make. And yeah, we'll meet you once the parade is complete.
Don't live on a 90 and war, but not war, but what say? want to stop below. Or go and I wanna go real. Come up on a line to your wall, but not war, but not for sale. Sci-fi, I do the rock, but don't know more. Eva Titeo, I go to girl. Boom, 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 boom. Sometimes I'll go oof. Little people, Paru, Sam, and you like soup.
Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. It will mean a lot to me. Go check Aquatic's channel if you want to see more of his park, his amazing park. And I will meet you next time for more Planet Coaster 2 content and more creative game. I love you all, and bye!